Friday morning, Memorial Day weekend, 2-minute drill time. I am ready for summer, Swendeman. I've got the shades. I got the bucket hat. I've got the sunscreen, SPF 50, baby. I am ready to go. What do you say we talk hockey?
I agree with you, Gilligan. Let's get right to it with the skipper.
All right, listen. How concerned are you after the game one loss? Not just a game one loss, but a shutout in your own building. They looked kind of flat to me. What are your thoughts?
Out of a score of a 5, I'm at a 2 right now at my concern level. This is a really good team. This is the best team I've seen in years. I'm not going to be, John Q fan that just goes into a panic because they got shut out in game one. Florida is a really tough team. And for anybody who is worried, well, now you lost home ice. Guess what? This is going 6 or 7 games, guys. Strap in. You're going to be here a while. These are two of the best teams in the East, and they're going to slug it out like two prize fighters. We're going to be here a while.
I like the offense for the Rangers. I think they have a slight advantage there. I think maybe the first line for Florida has an edge, but I think the Rangers have better depth, and I think they have the better goaltender. And that, if you can get a hot goalie in the playoffs, you know what that's like.
Absolutely. Goalies can control the playoffs and they dominate. But this is the first real test for the Rangers as far as goalies, because the first 2 rounds, as far as the opposing goaltender, Bobrovsky has gotten it done. I mean, for years now. So he's the best goalie that Shesterkin has faced on the opposite side of the ice. So it's going to be interesting to see these two go back and forth the entire series.
I like the fact that the Rangers have scored, I think it's 4 goals in at least 6 of the 8 wins that they've had so far this year in the postseason. I think the 3-0 shutout was an aberration, and I think tonight's game too, you see a whole different team on the ice.
Absolutely. I think so too. I think I agreed. Mark Messier came out yesterday and made one quick comment and said that if he was coaching, the one adjustment he would make is putting Rempe back in the lineup. And I agree with him. This is a physical Florida team. They could score, but they could also punch you right in the mouth. And you need that toughness in the lineup. And Rempe brings that spark like nobody I've seen in a long time for this team that'll mix it up. And I think Rempe needs to be in the lineup, no matter if it's Filipino or otherwise, that has to come out because of it.
Let's stay with hockey, but let's come to this side of the Hudson River. Your thoughts on the Devils coaching hire?
I love it. I think the Devils got a great coach. Sheldon Keefe is a great hockey mind. They talked about him for years coming up in the minors before he got the job with Toronto. And he's a solid coach. 5 years in a row, he got the Toronto Maple Leafs to the playoffs. Aside from not being able to win playoff rounds, he got them there every year. And with the Devils and their elite talent that they have, sans the goaltender, which they need, but I think he's going to do really well for them. I know a lot of Devil fans wanted Berube, who went to Toronto, but I think this is your guy. And Devil fans, you should be happy because this guy's going to do wonders for your team.
And that's the 2-minute drill. Let me put the shades back on here. As Memorial Day weekend kicking off right here at 105.5 WDHA. Swendy, have a great weekend. We'll talk again next Friday.
You got it, Jim. Now put a drink in your hand and you'll be all set for the weekend.
All I have is a bottle of water. Sorry.
That doesn't count. You're doing it wrong.